Hi, this is kind of part 2 of a card design that I was doing thank you cards. This is a good time of year to always teach your children and to remind ourselves that sometimes we like to get tangible thank yous. And thank you cards that you can make on your Cricut are very simple, and you don't always have to use the design that they made for you. You can change them a little bit, and I did a tutorial on how you could change up the original design for this one in 2 different ways, and that tutorial is on my Huntress Habits YouTube. It's also on Huntress Habits Patreon party, along with the link that'll lead you right to the this design right here. And I will probably add the link for this one in with the YouTube when it's published. I like to publish in my patrons, for my patrons first. Okay, today we're going to be working with some embossing, and that's the changing or changes that we're making to the card design. Instead of writing with our Cricut pens, which we could be doing, actually that one's not a Cricut, we are doing it with some embossing pens made by Ranger. We're going to be using the bullet one today. The brush one is fairly large, and so I'm not going to use it in my Cricut on this design. Okay, we're going to be using that pen, and I've already cut out the design for you. It was in a December digital box, mystery box, and it was called Celebrate the Day. In the other video I did with the other thank you cards, I called it Celebrate, or I called it something else. So anyway, this one is Celebrate the Day. Okay, these embossing powders in an assortment that I got from Amazon, and I'm sure it's still available. It's not very expensive, and the blues that I'm using today are from Wildflowers Cardstock by Cricut and the Candy Shop cardstock. I just decided to go ahead and use an arrangement of blues. Let me stick that out of the way. We're going to be using our heat gun today, and it is an embossing heat tool made by Marvy, a model 2500. It heats up very nicely, doesn't blow too hard where your powder gets blown off of the adhesive ink, and so it works. I found it to work really good. We're going to set that out of the way though for a moment. Okay, and I'm going to actually let you watch it write and cut since it's using this special pen. This pen fits nicely down in there. Let's see, it's Celebrate the Day, and it's the thank you card. And we're going to go ahead and make it. Like I said, I saved us some time by going ahead and doing some. So we're just going to do the ones that need to be drawn on today. And we're going to use the dark color first. Okay, yeah, that's going to be that one. We're going to do them together. When you're inserting a pen, you want to hold the bottom of the A. You want to open your gate, hold the bottom, and then close the gate after it clicks down in there. Okay, so we've got our tip in there. This is the one that we're cutting. I'm going to go ahead and press continue. Make sure that we're on cardstock. You never know. Cardstock, and then we are loading. Here it says the black tip pen, but that was just so, that's the original one that was designed in there, I believe. And as soon as we load it, We're gonna not put it in fast mode, though we could, actually I think we are. Yeah, well, let's do fast mode and see how it works with this pen. That would be great because you need to work a little bit faster with this pen so that you get the embossing fluid on there. I mean embossing powder on the pen, on the paper. What am I saying? Get the embossing powder on there while it's wet. Okay, right now, as you see, if we had put the black pen in there, it would be drawing all of this black. We're going to be using a silver. Gold would have been pretty too. I like metallic things. Now, I could share where you would find this, but then you would have to buy, if you haven't bought the digital mystery box for December 2017, then you would have to buy it in order to get access to it. So we'll just go with Celebrate the Day cartridge, and you can look up Thank You once you've pulled that cartridge up in your Cricut Access. They've got some really beautiful designs. I wish I could own every one of them. Now it's cutting. It's cutting the inside. And then there's some areas along where the pen was writing that is going to be cut out. Okay, we're going to move this out of the way real quick, eject it, and try to work fast. And of course, as I say this now just about in every one of my videos, that I make a mistake, because we learn from mistakes, and I'm probably one of the world's best mistake maker. So by working fast, I may tear something and cry later, but I can show you probably how to fix just about anything. Okay, I'll worry about taking that off later. Notice that was a green mat. My tack has gotten low on that, so I went ahead and started using it as if it was a light tack, which is the blue one. Okay, in the last video I used the scooper to scoop out, but because this area is so much larger and I want to make sure I cover everything, I'm going to go a little bit quicker and pour out on the areas where the writing is and hope we get it all covered. I don't know how this silver looks once it's been embossed. This is the first time I've used it. I used a lot of embossing in my Bible when I was doing journaling, which I need to get back into. Start the new year off right. Okay, do you think I've covered it all? You're supposed to answer me. I'm supposed to hear an answer. If I was doing this live, you'd be able to tell me. But I'd also be doing all this to where I probably wasn't able to look, because I had wanted to do it live. And I thought, I don't have anybody with me that will ask the questions that I don't have time to read. So, okay, here we go. Now, some people say don't tap. I'm tapping. And I think I got it all covered by pouring instead of scooping. Okay. What do y'all think? Yeah. Okay, let's place that aside just for a second. Don't really want to do it on my Cricut. I'd rather do it on my laptop. We're going to get rid of this powder because we're going to need it again in a few minutes. Oh, my chickens hear me talking. They came running to the window. I do this in my studio, which is all glass windows. And that's really good sometimes, but like right now, the sun is being blocked. And so you're not getting a lot of light. Okay. Now, what am I supposed to be doing? Now I know what we're supposed to be doing. Okay. Where's that gun? Let's turn the gun on. Let it heat up before we... And I'm going to get... I really should probably be using tweezers to hold this down. Oh, it's melting it fast. I know that. It's got a sparkly glitter. Not sure if I like that or not. Yeah, it's kind of like a clear glitter. Okay. That's as if we put glitter on it. That's a glitter embossing. Okay. So it didn't actually write the word. A word like in the last one. See, we actually wrote the words with the last one. So it had a lot of clear in it. So we may use... What would be pretty with the blues? A red. Not another blue. I wonder if this white is actually a white. We're going to try it. Okay. But this will be good for this outside area. Okay. That's one part done. Now, I hope I just didn't turn my computer off. Okay, we want to flip this over to the next draw and cut. Got that highlighted. We've got the pen still in there, which I want to remind myself now to... Okay, we want to do fast mode again. Oh, did I click it or not? No, I didn't click it, so it's not going to be fast mode. But anyway, that's okay. I get fascinated. I get stunned sometimes just sitting here and watching how the Cricut works and how the intricate cuts that it can do. I did the dragonfly out of an intricate cut cartridge that's available to us for Access members. And I continually see on Facebook everyone asking, is it worth it? Guys, if you spend a lot of time on Cricut, yes, it's worth it. If you don't, if you just use it every now and then, go ahead and just do the monthly one. But the yearly one I benefit from the most is where it does 50% off of any digital things that I might purchase that aren't licensed. If they're licensed, then they're still going to be regular price. But you get 10% off of every purchase, no matter what it is. So then with your 10% discount that you get from other YouTubers out there, hopefully I'll be one of those. Next, it's probably going to take a couple of years. But I'm working on it. Mainly because I enjoy doing this. And as long as I'm able to do it, I'm going to do it. Okay, we're 88%. Just got to cut this one more little square that's a backer square, which I'm not even sure where that's supposed to go in the design, but we will figure it out. Okay, eject. Now, so this pen will last me longer, I'm going to open the gate, hold the container, and then close the gate and put the lid back on there. Again, like I mentioned, this is Ranger. Got it off of Amazon. I don't do a lot of shopping. All we have is a Hobby Lobby here. If we had a Joann's or a Michael's that could compete, then I would probably do more shopping. But I just get on Amazon or Cricut. I get most of everything from Cricut. Like I said, all this paper is from Cricut. And we want to go ahead and take everything off. I'm not going to worry with that one right this minute. I can take this off without tearing anything. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Okay. Okay. Let's set that one aside, and actually we can go ahead and tell it to cancel, cancel. Doesn't matter though. Okay, get our sheet under here. So I'm going to pour out some glitter. Let's use our tool and get rid of that little piece that decided to hang on. It's hanging on for dear life. Okay, everything is there, and we're trying the white this time. And I'm just going to pour it. Let me get over here and frame a little bit better. I like the way that it's so close to these cuts that it's going to make different colors come through. If we'd used a pen, it would have been a black pen that was called for in the original design. But I thought, oh, a while back I had watched Melanie Lane do a thank you card with embossing. And I put it in my back burner in my brain, and I said the next time I do thank you cards, I'm going to emboss. So thank you, Melanie Lane, for inspiring me to do this. I hope you know that we appreciate everything that you do to inspire us. There's also Ken and Carol and Lori. Oh goodness, I would be so scared of the Easy Press if it wasn't for Lori. Actually, all of them. I made a t-shirt, let's see, yesterday for my grandson. He picked out the design, a Marvel design. And I contemplated, okay, I've got 4 grandsons. Do I buy the cartridge, or do I just buy the image that he wants? That took a while to decide. And then it said, on the cartridge, it said part 1, but I couldn't find a part 2 to compare what was in there. So, I just bought the individual that he wanted. And it looks great. He did a good choice. He's got a lot of artistic skills, and he likes making things with his hands. I think he will probably be our artist. One of our artists in the family. Okay. Are we ready to tap? I know some people say don't tap. It takes too much of it off. Okay, I'm looking now to see if I can see anything that doesn't need to be there. I'm trying to be real careful not to knock anything off that should be there. Okay, looks good. I don't knock some more off. I hope everybody saves their embossing powder. Hope it's not just me. I know I've seen some on videos that do. Okay, let's see what results we're going to get. Where'd that gun go? Oh, I'm so glad we went with the white. Oh, I'm so glad. See that shine come through there? I like sparkly things, metallic things, and anything that shines. Getting it a little close. You don't want to hold it still. Your gun, you want to move, keep it moving. Because these things do get hot and they will catch paper on fire. If you don't believe me, just ask my sculpture class. Any student from my sculpture class can tell you. Yes, they get hot. Okay. See how quickly we can put this together, because I'm still trying to figure out where this goes. Okay, this is what we've got. Oh, that turned out really nice. I think it actually goes behind here. Yes, it does. Should we have used another color? It didn't. On the original design, maybe it doesn't go there. Okay, where is that card? Okay, it goes this way. I know that. This goes this way. Okay, this goes on top of it. But I think a swirl is supposed to connect, so it goes this way.
I'm going to put your chickens up.
Okay, here we go. And then this go. Okay, Day, thank you.
Go. Move.
Off to put the chickens up.
Chickadee. Move.
I like it with this color. I don't know what this one's for. I kind of like it just like that, don't y'all think? Because you've got that dark here. If I put it under, it's going to change it to a different color. I like the dark. Maybe I was supposed to do it like a full insert and it be here. I wonder if that's what it is. Okay, so this is where I'm going to ask y'all to comment. If you know how to put this one together and where this one goes. But I think it all goes right there, like that. Don't y'all think? I'm going to hold off a week and see how many of y'all can comment. Maybe 2 weeks before I glue it together. But when I'm not sure about this one, guys. I don't think it goes there. It doesn't. That should have been a full insert, but it doesn't tell you on your designs. Okay, celebrate the day. And this is a thank you that's going to be glued together in a couple of weeks and given to someone for a gift that I received. I want to tell them thank you and give them the gratitude that they deserve. Okay, thanks everyone. We appreciate you at Cricut. We appreciate all of those that teach us how to use the Cricuts, and I appreciate all my viewers. Thank you. Join me at Huntress Habits Patreon Party. Become a patron. And share. Almost forgot to throw that in, didn't I?